Welcome student. Today I will explain you about the disadvantages of artificial breeding, because I already finished about the advantages of artificial breeding in the last class. So in today I shall explain you about the disadvantages of artificial breeding. That topic also be remaining under the artificial selection, under evolution. Okay, please draw your attention towards me and listen very mindfully my all the points. And first point of the disadvantages of the artificial breeding is it can lead to loss of your species variety. The main objective of the selective breeding is to create enhanced the farm yields or items, and which ultimately means that the species variety is going to be your compromised for the sake of a higher level of productivity, and may lead to a limited opportunity for your continuance of the evolutionary expansion in the future form. The reason that only your positive traits could remain. Usually, this method of farming requires inbreeding of the animals and the plants, which can be the cause of the genetic variety to disease, and this would happen. The living organism may express the same vulnerability to certain pathogens, and if it happens that the group of the animals or the plants with the same genetic traits are attacked. Okay? By a what? The particular pathogens. And you see, as this would happen, the living organisms may express the same vulnerability to certain pathogens, and if it happens that the group of the animals or plants with the same genetic traits are attacked by a particular pathogens, and their entire population would certainly suffer. And this is the main reason why your meticulous analysis and mentioning or monitoring are needed in order to your assess if artificial breeding is risky for certain types of the disease. Okay? And point 2, it does not have control over the genetic mutations. Artificial breeding and might be able to be hasten the good traits of the evolutionary process, but it can't do nothing when it comes to the bad traits. The method will not able to control the creation of the genes that might be inherited by the offsprings, and taking this theory and into the consideration, errors in the process would be the evident, and which may be affect the organisms, and that is undergoing the selective breeding process. Also, there is a high possibility that random genetic mutations happens, and which may be automatically decrease the effectiveness of the crops, and that are being grown because most of the mutations do not provide any benefits. Then you should consider point 3 also in there. and it brings about your discomfort to the animals. Breeders who are wanting to formulate particular animal traits might accidentally reproduce characteristics that are damaging to the animal health. For instance, cows are only able to produce your large amount of the milk, and they have the large uders. So we can just think that such a product of your selective breeding may find it is the uders heavy and cutting it the discomfort. Point 4, it can create the offspring with a different traits, and due to the fact of that, these farming techniques can be create the offsprings and that have the different traits. Okay, the previous or your permanent trait, and they have before the undergoing the process would be completely lost, and it could be create a genetic difference. On this context, you should know this is the point 5, and as organisms starts to become the similar your genetically, and they also be start to experience a depression in the gene diversity, and which can be lead to a rise in your negative mutations. And this phenomenon is proven by the evidence and seen in your human populations, particularly in your Eastern European Jews and your Cajun communities of your Louisiana, and also some old world population in the northeastern US. Okay, and then after this point 5, point 6, it process. Okay, and by which you can detect these organisms also be making one problems, and it possesses some environmental risk in there. Let us consider one point under 6. It possesses some environmental risks. Artificially bred organisms are at a risk of some disease and the environmental changes simply because of the same breeding process from which they are a product. Lastly, I will give one point, that is the 7th point. In this point, I shall explain you about the changing of the evolution of the species. Okay, and make a head. It can change the evolution of species. In this context, you should know, as you have previously mentioned, artificial breeding would be risk changing the evolution of the species, because the women are breeding the different species for a particular trait, and this can lead to be a risk of losing some of your other genes from the genetic pool, and which is altogether very difficult to bring back and taking crops. For example, the artificial breeding would cause the environmental problems, and in a way, and that they will have the different requirements and for the amount of the water they have to consume. If these plants use more water, other plants around them would be dry out and causing them to die, and eventually you're taking away from the food and shelter for birds and insects. Not only this, but selective breeding would also be altered, and which traits are exhibited in the subsequent plant and generations by allowing only the plants with a desired traits to breed, and which would also cause the other plants and to be extinct. And this is nothing. This is called as your disadvantages of breeding. Okay, that is the disadvantages of the artificial breeding. And let us know about the conclusion about the artificial selection. The science behind the artificial breeding allows the living organisms to breed selectively. So their best features and the characteristics can be sent along with the next generations. It is an active process that is seen in the plants and animals today, but is said to be even the possible for the outcome of the better your products along with the food chains. You see again you have come through the conclusion the science behind the artificial breeding allows the living organisms to be bred selectively. All their best features and characteristics can be sent along with the next generation. It is an active process that is seen in the plants and animals today, but it is said to even possible for the humans as well. And animals can become your learner, and the plants can become bigger, and for your desired outcome of the better products. Okay, along with the food chains. And this method is helping make the animals your healthier foods, your tasting the better and the vegetables and growing bigger, and so it is considered very important, and especially by the people who are into your agricultural business, to enhancing and increasing your quantity of the crops they are going to harvest, although there are some limitations that come with the selective breedings, and it is still producing the greater results. And by your wings, the advantages and the disadvantages listed above, and you can come together and to find the solution that helps the world with the meeting it needs into the future. Okay, so is it something that is the ethical to do, or it is a science with a natural limitations, and that should be avoided as much as possible?